It's been a while since I've done this. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. You already know who I am, and if you're new here, then you're very slow.
Well, that was just plain rude.
I'm just playing with you guys. I'm Mr. L, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Amazing Fantasy number 15 Spider-Man from the 60th anniversary Spider-Man wave. So, yeah. But before we start looking at this figure, let's start taking a look at the packaging. So the packaging for this figure is a windowless box with a picture of the figure up front. Much easier for people to steal and fig swap. I know that's been happening a lot. Right here says Amazing Fantasy and Amazing Fantasy 15, or Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Here we have another promotional shot of the figure standing still. And here we have artwork from Amazing Fantasy number 15, the famous cover of Spider-Man. And on the back, we have another promotional shot of the figure in a different pose and all the different accessories, which we will get to in a minute. On the top, it says Marvel Legends Series with Spider-Man 60 Amazing Years. And some words at the bottom that no one really cares about. And here is the QR code. So if you want to scan it, go right ahead. You can pause it. My hand's fucking shaking, so. I could never be a doctor. That's why I'm doing YouTube. Okay, so there's the packaging for you. New windowless. Very, like I said, very hard for people to steal and fig swap now. So let's talk about the figure itself. So the figure itself is pretty decent. The paint on him, I'm one of the lucky ones that got a really great paint job on this figure, because I've seen a lot of other toy collectors and reviewers talk about how like this piece of the belt is missing on the back, the web lines are too thick or out of order. Some of them don't even, their legs don't even move, or there's one other dude I saw, his figure just collapsed and his hands like combusted. The eyes in the head weren't filled. You know, the white in the eyes weren't filled up. This palm was just, red, like no web lines on it. Just, damn, it was a mess. It was a complete mess. Luckily, I got a pretty decent one. No, actually, I'm lucky that I got a great one, because this one actually works and does what it's supposed to do. So, yeah, although it would have been nice if this figure wasn't filled, if the eyes weren't filled, because it would make customizing him a lot easier. I know. I am going to customize this figure, but don't freak out, it won't be drastic. I'm just going to change the front logo and widen out the eyes just a little bit to make it more of a New Avengers Spider-Man. And look, this is my New Avengers breakout in this full book. As you can, that's what I'm using as a bookmark. But as you can see from the back, this kind of looks like the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. So this is what I'm planning on doing to the figure, just changing the front logo a bit. Actually, here, let me show you a crappy mock-up I made when I got the figure. September, I want to say. Yeah, last month. So yeah, here it is. I know. Kind of shitty. I'm not an artist, but yeah. All right, so there's no issues with this figure at all. Like, I have no paint problems. Like, the web lines aren't too thick in one places and thin on the other. There's no misplacements of any web patterns. Like, it's all not fucked up. So, although this back logo should be blue, but I'm glad it's not, because again, I'm going to customize it into a New Avenger Spider-Man. So yeah, lucky me. And unfortunately, I do not have, before we get to like the other stuff, like the accessories and the comparisons, I'm just going to tell you guys now, I do not have the Retro Spider-Man from the Retro Spider-Man wave, because that figure is too fucking expensive.
Insufficient funds. You ain't got no money.
like $150. I can barely afford food. I'm probably gonna have to start selling pictures of my feet just to make rent.
Oh my god.
I definitely just disappointed my godmother right now, but we're just gonna forget about that. So, yeah, either way, I do not have that figure. So, yeah, let's just get right into the accessories. So the figure comes with, out of the box, it comes with a thwipping hand and a fist, but he also comes with, a second set of a fist and thwip. So, two fists, two thwips. If it'll fucking focus. There we are. Two fists and two thwipping hands. He comes with two wall crawling hands. And he comes with two gripping hands. And these are the only hands, if it'll fucking focus. There we are. These are the only hands that have these roll of the dice movement, which makes, making swinging poses look so much easier and more natural. And swing poses are made with this. It's a web that we have seen many times before. This came with the Amazing Spider-Man movie figure, the first one. This came with House of M Spider-Man, and it also came with the upgraded suit Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home. So this is the one from No Way Home. It's more translucent and looks more like a web. This one is painted silver. So I'm probably going to use this one for him from now on, but this is the one he came with. And since this is Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, there are little holes right here in his underarm, and those are used for web wings. So you just, here, I'm going to do it on screen and without like cutting, because I want to show you how kind of difficult it is to put it on. So you go. You have to move it, and well, actually, it's not that difficult. I'm just weak. So, yeah, this is the relaxed web wing, and up top right here, let's move that right there. And this, I think, is the right one. Oops, that fell. There we are. See, these are the ones. The extended web wings are the one that's difficult to put on. See, this is the extended web wing. And yeah, I checked, this is the right one to put on. So, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these web wings. I feel like they could have been like fabric or something. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure how I would do the web wings differently. See? But they're probably just going to be in a box somewhere. So, yeah, those are the accessories that comes with Spider-Man. So, let's get into the articulation. The head can move all the way around. You can go this far back, this far down. It's not on a dumbbell hinge, so it'll be fine. Like, it won't look weird when he looks up, and he can look up more so than the Retro Spider-Man and the Renew Your Vow Spider-Man. So, yeah, that's one of the other reasons why I picked this figure. The arms can go all the way around, go this far up, and back down. He has butterfly joints. His bicep goes all the way around. He has double jointed elbows. His hands can rotate, and all the other hands can hinge except for the gripping hands. These have the roll of the dice hands. So, like I said before, he has a diaphragm joint that goes this far back and this far back, this far forward. He has an under ab crunch that goes this far back, or this far forward, and this far back. And his diaphragmatic joint, I forgot to mention, also can go side to side, perfect for dynamic shots. His legs can go this far forward and this far back. He has a cut, he has an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. So sorry guys, my light cut off. So yeah, that's fixed now. So where were we? Oh yeah. He has boot rotation. His foot can go down and back up. Sorry, that was my computer. And he has ankle rocker pivot. And here's the Amazing Fantasy number 15 Spider-Man at his widest stance possible, still with both feet flat on the floor. R.I.P. Glenn, you would have loved this figure. And here is the Amazing Fantasy number 15 Spider-Man alongside the Toy Biz Amazing Fantasy 15 Spider-Man with customized eyes, of course, and my custom Pizza Spider-Man with a very different design. As you can see, I actually changed. I gave him like black web shooters right there, and I made his eyes yellow because I've been rewatching the Amazing Spider-Man, and I thought, nah, that's a cool choice. I'll do it to my figure. So yeah, and this is also basically a Pizza Spider-Man. You know, it's the same mold and the same head, so technically it's a Pizza Spider-Man. So if you have that one, and if you're thinking of upgrading, you know, that's the size comparison for that. So here is the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man next to the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales and the Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen. And here is the Amazing Fantasy number 15 Spider-Man alongside the first appearance Iron Man and Wolverine. This isn't the first appearance Wolverine. I don't have that figure because gross. But this is the Love Triangle 3-pack of Wolverine, so yeah, technically this is his first X-Men appearance. So these size comparisons make sense. And here are some pictures of the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man taken by yours truly. I love this figure as is, but honestly, I cannot wait to turn this into a new Avenger Spider-Man. And I'm glad I didn't wait for the Amazing Friends 3-pack because of how that Spidey kind of looks like Wade Warren? Or I don't know their names. I don't give a fuck.
Those fuckers can die in anonymity.
Overall, I'm really happy with this figure, and I give it a 10 out of 10. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, Mr. L is out. Go to the end card. On the left is my previous video, and on the right is more stuff from my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new video.